The content creator side of Fortnite is dead, but definitely not competitive. I definitely still think, you know, you can definitely still make content on Fortnite. Obviously, people still do it. I agree with you in the sense that, like, there's so many creators who came up playing Fortnite. Fortnite content got pumped out at a level that I think was so much faster than, you know, some other games in the past. Maybe, I don't even know if that's a fair statement to make, but regardless, the way I kind of look at it is like if Fortnite content was a lemon, picture it as a fruit. Whatever you want to picture it as. That fruit has been, like, theoretically just squeezed dry. Like, if you're looking for something original that hasn't been done, that's brand new, that no one's ever seen before, that opportunity is gone. Most content that you're going to see for Fortnite now is really just, you've seen it in some way, shape, or form somewhere else. That's part of the issue that I have too, is like so much of what has already been done isn't original anymore. You know what I mean? Like there's not a whole lot of opportunity for brand new original content, which is like part of where I start to have my own issues as a content creator. I can't even convince myself to make a video on something anymore because I tell myself, well, if it's not new and original, then I wouldn't watch it. And if I wouldn't watch it, why should I expect my audience to? And then I end up setting this like unrealistic standard for myself that I can't even reach, where like in my own head, I'd have to be making like a blockbuster movie in order for it to be worthy of my audience. And then I just end up spiraling and I procrastinate and I just get worried that like I'm not making content that's like worthy of the viewership anymore. But yeah, that really, if I were to be honest, that's my main issue, my primary issue as a content creator right now. And it's why I get asked all the time why I'm not uploading videos anymore. It's because it's difficult for me to. Like, it's hard for me to get excited about a video idea that I feel like is original. I've uploaded so many videos on my channel. Like, I don't know what the exact numbers at this point, but it's well over 1,000 videos. And I've live streamed a crazy amount too. So I've put out so much content on YouTube. I'm at this point where I want to be releasing content that I'm really excited about, that I feel like is new and original and you can't really find anywhere else, that'll really impress an audience that I really want to grow off of. I want to feel a lot of pride when I upload each and every video. My old mentality when it came to uploading videos, you know, it was like when I did like COD news sort of back in the day, it was more so like, you know, when a piece of news broke, it would just be like, get out the video right now. Upload the video immediately, upload it, and you don't really need to care beyond that. I think as you grow more as a creator, it's harder because you want your videos to be somewhat better than anyone else has ever done. However, when you're a smaller creator, you just kind of post to grow. Yeah, when you're a younger creator, you focus more on quantity over quality, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think that's smart when you're working on figuring out how to navigate your editing software and when you're working out how to, you know, how to commentate over your gameplay. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think the mental position that I'm in right now is bad. I've set these unrealistic expectations for myself when in reality, I've just simply distorted my view of what I think is good enough for my audience. I have to stop putting so much pressure on myself to create a video that's like just out of this world. Like I have this expectation in my head that every video that I put on my channel from this point forward, my audience has to like almost take a step back and breathe after watching and just go, oh my God, that was amazing. I've never seen that before anywhere else. I have to subscribe. In a perfect world, that's how everybody reacts to every single one of my videos. But obviously that's just not going to happen, especially in a climate where as a creator, I'm motivated or even incentivized to upload every day. That's the other weird component. It seems to be that sort of like the common, you know, mentality on YouTube is that you've got to upload consistently in order to stay relevant. And there's evidence in the algorithm to support that too. Obviously you want it to be high quality, but that ends up becoming the struggle. You want your content to be like super entertaining and you want it to be really high quality, but you also want to be uploading consistently. So then it just ends up becoming this like weird tug and pull in my own head. There's like one part of my head that's like, just upload, dude, just upload. You can make a great video. Don't set your expectations crazy high. Do your best on the editing, but just get something out. You know, you just need to upload. Your audience wants it. You're going to do more damage to your channel if you go inactive for too long. So just keep putting out content. There's that side of it. And then there's the other side of me that's like, you want to impress the people who are watching you. So upload really good stuff. And if you don't, then what's the point? If you're not proud of your content, then what are you doing? And therein lies the infinite spiral and struggle in my head that is never ending, that I can't seem to get out of. If I'm being honest with you guys, like I've talked about this a little bit before on my stream, that is my main mental issue right now. That is where all of my insecurity lies when it comes to YouTube, is I can't get past that mental hurdle of not pleasing my audience. And I could definitely try new games, right? But, you know, then I'm also faced with this problem of like, I've got to make money. And you know, the games that I'm known for right now are like Call of Duty and Fortnite. And so it just ends up becoming a tough situation because I don't know what kind of content to make for those games. So anyways, that's sort of like the mental journey that I'm on. I get asked all the time, like, hey, why don't you upload more videos? Why aren't you putting out more content? And that's why it's even hard to stream sometimes. It's just like, okay, here we go. Day 746 of doing the same thing over and over again. Woo! woo! And then, you know, like there's only, you know, sometimes you just can't get yourself hyped enough for that. You know what I mean? There's some days I'm just like, F it, dude. I'm just not going to do shit today. Hence, we just want you to be you, bro. Yeah, and that's the part in my mind that I have to remind myself of, right? I'm setting these unrealistic expectations that like don't even make any sense to me when I sit down and logically think about it. But then it's just hard to find that motivation when I'm not super excited about a video. And it's trust me, it's super, super nice when you guys say like, oh, Henis, you know, we just want to see your content. We just want to see you. And I know that, right? Like, obviously that's true with every creator. Part of it's not even the game. It's just like, oh, we just want to see you. And I get that. It's also this whole mentality of like, well, I want to be efficient with my videos. I don't want to release a video that's not going to be good, because then if it's not good, it's not going to do well long term. So I know I'm like well in the weeds of what most people we even care to listen to. Anybody who wanted to know the question, why aren't you uploading more? We're way past the answer to that question. This is way deeper than what that question originally started with. But in order to fully answer that question, that's, I think, the answer that I'd have to give you. You know what I mean? So I know I can definitely do more content, right? I know I can definitely spread myself out to different games. It just becomes hard when like I've just been doing this for so long and I'm just like, I'm searching for something different in the same field. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. You guys are like my own little therapists here, just sitting here listening to me ramble about shit that you guys probably don't care about. The other thing is when I try to put myself into the shoes of the viewer, there's not a lot of content I watch on YouTube right now that really gets me excited, that I'm like super into. I found myself recently just being way more picky with what I watch. I pick apart every video that, you know, is on my home feed or my subscriptions tab or that YouTube recommends to me. I pick apart everything. I'm like, oh, that intro was too long. I don't like the way that cut worked. This music doesn't match the mood. I'm looking at every video now as a creator, and I'm not looking at it, you know, at it as like a viewer would, you know, where you guys might not necessarily care as much about what the background music is, but I feel like that makes a huge difference in how the video feels. I do that with movies. Yeah, I've done that. I've started doing that now with everything, and Sammy's been calling me out for it. She like will be watching a TV show and she'll be like, I can't enjoy anything with you anymore because you just like pick apart everything. I've got something to say about every TV show that we watch. I've got something to say about it, like, oh, that editing was weird, or why did the actor make that comment? Music here was way too loud. It's like, what am I, a movie critic? Like, I love talking about this stuff with you guys. It feels good to get this off my chest too. So I know you guys don't really have a choice if you have the stream open right now, but I appreciate you guys listening to me right now. And in all actuality, I could be talking to nobody. I could just stare in front of a brick wall and just vent my issues, but it's nicer to know that people are listening, so thank you. To TLDR this whole conversation, what I need to do is really just need to start looking at YouTube as more fun and less like business. It's definitely still a business, but I think just recently over the last like 6 to 12 months, I've lost sight of like why I started making YouTube. It's become this competition in my head of like every new video has to be better than the last one. And if it's not, then it's not worth uploading. And I don't think that's the right mentality, because I'm not going to get better unless I just keep trying. So I think what I've got to do is just pump out content for the sake of pumping out content. And that goes against the other part of my brain, obviously, that wants higher quality stuff. But I think I just need to come to terms with, I need to get past this mental hurdle somehow. And if I don't, then my channel is just done. So I've kind of just I kind of just have to do it. And I've known that in the back of my mind forever now. And I've said that out loud to myself so many times. Just do it. Just shut up and make a video. Like, what are you complaining about right now? This is dumb. I've like had little mini conversations with myself, with other creators, with my close friends and stuff. Yeah, I've just got to get back into the swing of making content, and I've got to enjoy each video for what it is. So I appreciate you guys letting me vent, but that is, I think, that conversation.